I'm Lynn Shanahan. I'm CEO of the C2 Group. The C2 Group is a group of predominantly women that have come together during the course of all of our careers, mainly from Tommy Hilfiger. And all of us have different skill sets that we've pooled together to act as adjunct management for companies that want to enter into the United States market and grow designing fashion apparel product, cosmetic product, or the home textile business. I was with Tommy Hilfiger for about 16 years, and I started my career there after graduate school. I had gone back to graduate school after having graduated from the University of Michigan, studying art history and English literature, which I loved. Studying something that you're really passionate about and really fuels your interest is an amazing way to become a constant learner. And one of the things that I really wanted to do is to continue what my family had started in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which was retail stores. So I went back to Columbia and I got my graduate degree in real estate finance and development. And when I came out, since my family had had an apparel background, I interviewed with companies like Ralph Lauren, and they said, "Young lady, you should come back into the apparel business. Forget this retail world." And I thought about it, and about 2 weeks later, I got a call from a man named Tommy Hilfiger. And at that time, I could barely pronounce his name. And I said, you know what? This is a young company. This is a company that could use me. It was very small at the time. I think we had about 30 people on one floor. And so I had this opportunity as a young woman to really be engaged in a growing opportunity with a man who had a vision. And over the course of 16 years, we grew that company, all of us together, to a $2.5 billion company. The fashion business has many aspects to it. There's product development, but then again, there's the whole beauty side and the beauty aspect of it. One of the most important things, whether you're going into the business, going into the design, or actually if you're going into modeling or some sort of probably outward-facing aspect of that business, is to really understand who you are and be true to yourself and respect yourself. Because the first person that people are going to want to know where that respect comes from is going to be from you. And if you respect yourself first, people will respect you back. And you can be very successful in the fashion business because there's so much opportunity, so much creativity. And I truly believe that it is the one industry where mentorship is abounding in every aspect. I think one of the most important things that I've learned from the time, I think my first job was when I was 12 working in an ice cream store, is that you always keep yourself engaged. You always keep yourself open to new opportunities no matter what it is, because you never know where it's going to lead. And I never thought in the world that, my children asked me, what are you going to be, or what did you want to be when you grew up? And I said, you know what? I just wanted the path. I wanted the path of experience. And, learning new things every single day provides the gateway for the path. One of the best things that any young woman can do when you're growing up is to take on the opportunity to work with people that you admire. And whether it is a store owner down the street or if it's someone that you know in the accounting world, ask them. And take that opportunity to sit with them, talk to them about what they do, talk to them about what they learned. And, in doing so, you create the relationship and they will play it forward for you. In many cases, in my own experience, having come from Oklahoma, it's a very big jump to go from Tulsa to New York City. But every opportunity I had to meet someone, whether I was quite shy. You would never know it now, probably, but quite shy, is I really talked myself into going up and introducing myself and looking them in the eye and really showing energy and interest. And people can't help but respond to you. Skills that are important, whether it's this industry or any other industry, and especially today, is to be a constant learner. Having this ability to, be curious, to reach out and try to understand all different aspects, whether it's business, design, whether it's engineering or accounting. It's really important that you remain flexible, that you reach out and try to understand all aspects of, of an opportunity, just not a narrow focus that you might be passionate about at that moment, because you'll never know what comes up. Being open is an important quality, I believe, in every aspect of what you do, whether it's in your business or in your everyday life, because being open means you have opportunity. Being closed means you miss opportunity. It's incredibly important for me to have fun in my work, because work is such a big part of life, and to be able to share the joy of your work with your spouse, your children, your friends, and your family has always been incredibly important to me. I think probably there are two things today I think that can help everyone become engaged with something that really is a foundation for their own passion for work in the future. One, their own peers. It's incredible how industrious, young people are, and how creative they can be together. Two, the teachers today are incredibly engaged in new project opportunities and listening to new ways of learning. I also think too, the internet. I mean, there is just so much information that's available, and connectivity to those that you would never, have been able to have access to before. Information, even like what we're providing today. It's amazing how many people that you can reach out to that will answer you back and take an interest. You just have to try it. In today's world, it is absolutely necessary to constantly think and constantly be creative, especially be true to the passions that you have for your own growth and fulfillment. And new business models are happening every day because people create for themselves every day. And every new relationship that is made between two people, two companies, and even within creating products together, is a new way of doing business. So I think that the old ways of having a corporate structure that never changes, those days are over. And thank goodness, because I think that new technology, new ideas are happening all the time.